Ahoy, hoy, everyone, and welcome back. In the heart of New Orleans, where the vibrant sounds of jazz fill the air and the scent of delicious beignets beckons from around every corner, a new adventure is about to unfold. That's right, Tiana's Bayou adventure promises to take guests on a magical journey inspired by the beloved Disney film The Princess and the Frog. This enchanting ride invites visitors to join Princess Tiana and her friends on an unforgettable quest filled with music, mystery, and a touch of voodoo magic. If you've been dying to know more details about the new attraction that'll step in and fill the former home of Splash Mountain at Magic Kingdom in Disney World and at Disneyland Parks, Critter Country, we've got all the details. Well, we've known for some time that a new attraction featuring Tiana and her friends from 2009's The Princess and the Frog, and we knew this was coming for a while, and we're sharing all the details that you need to know. So let's start it off. Tiana's Bayou Adventure opening date. The attraction opens June 28th, 2024 at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World, late 2024 in Disneyland. Now, what I want to do is go through the storyline and some characters and give a small review. So before we do that, we have to go back and talk about the history of Splash Mountain, the storyline of Splash Mountain, because this is where the hubbub online is coming from. The plot behind Splash Mountain is a composite of several Uncle Remus stories as taken from the animated segments from the film Song of the South. The whole story is told by Brer Frog. I think it's Brer Frog. I can't even say frog today. He takes the role of the Uncle Remus character, the narrator, if you will. The attraction tells the story of Brer Rabbit, a mischievous trickster who leaves his home in search of adventure. Brer Fox and Brer Bear are determined to catch him. The sharp-witted Brer Rabbit avoids the snare traps and uses it to capture and trap Brer Bear. Brer Rabbit continues on his journey to find his laughing place. Out of curiosity, his foes follow only for Brer Rabbit to lead them into a cavern of bees. Oh no, they're bees! Brer Fox eventually catches Brer Rabbit and threatens to eat him. Brer Rabbit uses reverse psychology on Brer Fox, begging him not to throw him into the briar patch. Brer Fox then throws Brer Rabbit into the briar patch, which, by the way, is the drop on the ride's log flume. That's what you're doing, is falling into the briar patch. Brer Rabbit escapes uninjured. Brer Rabbit resolves to remain in his long-standing home in the briar patch while the other animals rejoice at his return. Brer Fox and Brer Bear are last seen narrowly escaping the jaws of Brer Gator. Now, that's done. Let's move on to the present. And here's a quick review. So I want you all to remember this as we go through what we're going to talk about. This is not Guardians of the Galaxy level of a ride. This is a watered down 2020 version of Society. There is no bad guys. There's no conflict. In one word, I would call this ride safe. It's safe storytelling. Safe to not offend anyone. Safe. Ugh. Now, there's nothing spectacular about this. There's nothing new. Yes, the new animatronics are good and amazing, but it just all feels like it's made for kids and parents who all just get along. Oh, Timmy beat you up? Well, let's go talk to Timmy's mom, and now we can have a play date and talk about our feelings. And now we're all just best friends. It's just so 2020s. Meanwhile, Mommy's on her third glass of Chardonnay, and Daddy's hiding at work because he doesn't want to hear the kids complain that little Timmy beat him up and made him go apologize or whatever. Timmy's mad and he wants to beat the kid up. Mom just wants the kids to watch Bluey together and be friends. It's safe. Just so safe. There's my review. I don't know what else to say. It's just that way. Anyway, let's get into the storyline and what we see at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Some stuff has been omitted, but this is the majority of what's going on with this. The cue, the setting and setting the stage. The journey begins even before you board the ride. As the cue immerses you in Tiana's world, you enter the line. Signs proclaim, everybody's welcome. They are strategically placed throughout, and it's setting a tone of inclusivity and celebration, which is wonderful. At the touch points of the lightning lane and standby queue, a sign warns, Tiana's Bayou Adventure is a turbulent flume adventure with high speeds, heights, and sudden drops and stops, preparing guests for the thrilling experience ahead. Just beyond the sign, guests encounter a beautiful designed garden featuring a children's garden and Tiana's food delivery truck with crates and boxes hitting at a culinary delights to come. As you proceed through the queue, you discover the story of Tiana's newest venture. With the help of her family and friends, Naveen, Mama Eudora, and Louis, Tiana has transformed an old salt mine into a thriving business called Tiana's Food. This isn't your average salt mine. Tiana has revitalized the area, turning it into a lush gardens brimming with fresh vegetables, herbs, spices, essential ingredients for her renowned recipes. You enter into Tiana's office. Before entering the Southern Dome salt mine, guests pass by Tiana's office. The office, filled with personal touches, looks as if Tiana has just stepped away from her typewriter, a charming nod to a bygone era. The walls are adorned with old photos, newspaper clippings celebrating Tiana's achievements in New Orleans, and shelves lined with spices and jars along with boxes of packaged goods. The next section of the queue features signage paying tribute to Disneyland and Tiana's Palace. As guests move back outside to the garden, they are transitioned into the kitchen area, which is decorated with family photos, prized ribbons for Tiana's cooking, and a special tribute to her father and World War I veterans. In the kitchen, guests see beignets and other cooking materials, along with a pristine white stove and fridge. A chalkboard on the wall reads, "Don't forget, celebration at my house tonight. Everybody's welcome. See you there." It is setting the scene for the adventures to come. As the queue continues into the salt mines, humorous signs like, "While in the salt mines, please call for help if caught in a pinch." They add lighthearted touches all over. TNT crates and safety instructions are strategically placed, adding an immersive experience. As guests near the end of the mine, they prepare to board the boats with final safety reminders, ensuring everyone is ready for the adventure. Now, we step onto the boat, hopefully not tripping, which, by the way, I have done before. I've literally tripped onto a boat and heard people mocking me from behind. My own fault. Should have been paying attention. I digress. Okay, let's get on to the ride. The ride is kind of an enchanting journey. As the boats set off, guests first encounter stacks of food boxes and safety instructions. The adventure begins in earnest as the boat climbs the first lift hill, immersing guests in Tiana's world. The storyline at this point is clear. Tiana owns a kitchen, is throwing a party, and her family and friends are all part of the celebration. The adventure unfolds. Descending the first small drop, guests are greeted with Dr. John's Down in New Orleans playing in the background. Passing through the swamp, vibrant images of locally grown food illustrate the ingredients for Tiana's famous gumbo. As the boats ascend the next lift hill, Tiana's voice invites guests to find Louis and some musicians for the party. There's a cute little nod to Splash Mountain right there. It's a delightful reminder of the attraction's predecessor. It's really cool. Guests encounter Louis, whose head is poking under a wheelbarrow, and other familiar characters like Mama Odie's voice echoes with the cryptic yet encouraging words as the boat descends another drop, entering the bayou. Celebrations abound as Louis finds a Zydeco band. Guests meet new critters, including Behalia the beaver, Gritty the rabbit, Bo the opossum, Apollo the raccoon, Rufus the turtle, and Timo Leone the otter. Tiana comes out and invites these critters to join the party, enhancing the sense of community and festivities. As guests proceed, they hear Tiana and Louis's voice discussing the upcoming party. Mama Odie appears, casting a spell that shrinks guests to the size of frogs, leading to a small, thrilling drop. The boat enters Renitas Verdes New Orleans Club, which is a lively dance and music club for frogs. That's right, frogs have their own club. Fireflies dance to dig a little deeper, and Tiana's voice guides guests through the magical experience. As we make our way around the turns, we know the 50-foot drop is coming. And as that drop looms, Mama Odie prepares to return guests to their normal size. The thrilling descent marks the end of the spell, culminating in a splashdown. Rounding the corner, guests are greeted by Almost There playing on piano, leading them into the grand finale. As you go down a little drop, a sign greets you. Welcome to Flor de Lily, home of Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen. Entering the party, guests see Princess Tiana leading the band with Louis, surrounded by the delicious aroma of beignets. The new song called Special Spice, which is sung by Aniki Noni Rose and was written by PJ Morton, fills the air. Charlotte LaBouffe and Eudora join the festivities at this point, along with all the critters that we've met along the way, including Prince Naveen and his brother Ralphie. The celebration captures the essence of New Orleans, with Tiana and Naveen at its heart, obviously. As the ride concludes, guests see Mama Odie with her snake and a table filled with beignets, reminding everyone that this magical party wouldn't have been the same without them. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is more than a ride. It's an immersive celebration of music, magic, and the vibrant spirit of New Orleans. On to our review. I know I've said it earlier, but I have a hard time trying to pinpoint how I feel about Tiana's. While we are nostalgic for Splash Mountain, it certainly was not as amazing as others online are making Splash Mountain out to be. Yes, the story was fun, and yes, there was a ton more animatronics, but those animatronics weren't good or even great. They were reused from a previous attraction animatronics. So yes, they did fill up more space on Splash Mountain with animatronics, but the storyline is hard to be happy about in this day and age. Times change, the world becomes a better place, Disney has to evolve. So, my reflections on the old Splash Mountain are formulated under those ideas that we should always strive to do better and be better for everyone. Tiana's is technically a better attraction. There is enough animatronics to go around. In fact, there is way more than enough to go around. Yes, there are screens. And yes, people are screaming, "Oh my God, screens!" Yet there are also some people who are saying how Universal rides are going to beat Disney. And most of those rides have screens. It's a double standard that Disney can't live up to. And people just want to bitch and complain about something, especially this ride. This is a great addition. Is it perfect? Nope. But people, it does feel like Disney. Yes, 100%. It is a Disney ride. Yes, there is a lack of antagonist and a lack of suspense, but there is a storyline and it does make sense and it does tell it well. There is enough in the queue and enough Easter eggs to remind us all how good Imagineering can be. But it is also not what Splash Mountain was, and that's okay. Tiana's did not end up where Disney wanted it to go, but what attraction does? From the time the announcements came in 2020 to today, it has adapted and evolved. Over time, this will become a classic. It will last a long time. Now, add in some beignets and maybe a revamp of Frontierland, the restaurants, and Pecos Bill, and you got a brand new feel to a whole side of Disney's Magic Kingdom. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks, guys. Hit subscribe. Do all your things. Thanks. Thank you all so much for watching and listening, especially if you made it this far. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Thank you from all of us here at FantasylandNews.com. We appreciate it. You can find us at FantasylandNews.com or TheFanaticsBlog.com for all your latest in Disney parks news and Walt Disney Company entertainment news. Please like, subscribe, share this out, all the normal things you have to say. And again, go to Fantasyland News on Instagram. Please go to our Facebook page. I know we're old people. Facebook page, hit subscribe. Again, that's Fantasyland News on Facebook and Instagram. And we hope you have a magical day.